are a part of the Rhythm Nation.
Hey, people in the world today, live for a better way of life. Said we are a part of the Rhythm Nation.
Hey, yes.
One of my favorite songs of all time. Love that song. Hey, it's 3 o'clock and we are in the Sunny TV Clubhouse because we are on the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as
Afternoon Delight.
Hey, that's right. That's my Sunny Honey. Next to me, my co-host Melanie, and she will be taking this Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. We got details by Dean, so hopefully you were paying attention on the morning show. Of course, we've got Meme It or Leave It. I've got some good ones today.
I love Meme It or Leave It.
It's some of them I think you sent me. And we have the Reddit Rundown Report, which is going to be spicy. It'll be a surprise. Oh, it's a Best of Redditor update. So.
Oh, good. I hope so. There's so many of these that I want to know the updates.
I know, it's a good one. All right, then we have Is This News? We have 3 news stories that Mel sent over, and we're going to be the judge and the jury to find out, is this news?
Always.
Or is it the blues? We have Hey Girl Hey, horoscopes. Of course, we've got Sagittarius and Capricorn on deck, so that means my mom is on deck today.
Uh-oh, Susan.
So we will let you know. 1979 horrible horoscopes are going to get you, baby. All right, let's get into this Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. Mel, what is the music today?
Thunderdome quiz.
Thunderdome bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure and beyond compare. This is your Pop Culture Quiz. Horrible. Okay.
That was not good.
First one. Which historical event that happened to fuel the American Revolution happened on March 5th, 1770? Was it the Tea Act? Was it the Boston Massacre? Was it the Battle of Yorktown or the Stamp Act?
B, the Boston Massacre.
All right. Paying attention. True or false? Crispus Attucks, who died during the Boston Massacre, is widely considered the first casualty of the American Revolution.
True.
Okay. Multiple guess. Which Bee Gees family member is known for the hit song Shadow Dancing was born on March 5th? Was it Barry Gibb? Was it Andy Gibb? Was it Robin Gibb? Or was it Maurice Gibb?
Andy.
Okay. All right, next up. True or false? Absinthe, celebrated on National Absinthe Day, was originally banned in many countries because scientists proved it caused hallucinations.
True story.
That is good. Next up, which guitarist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers was born on March 5th, is known for shaping the band's alternative rock sound? Was it Dave Navarro? Was it Flea? Was it John Frusciante? Or was it Josh Klinghoffer?
John Frusciante. Sir.
You're going to say C?
I'm going to say C.
Okay. Okay, C. True or false? Cheese doodles were originally invented intentionally as a snack product.
That's false information.
Okay. Number 7. Which luxury empire is led by Bernard Arnault, born March 5th, making him one of the richest business leaders in the world? Is it Gucci Group? Is it LVMH? Is it Keurig? Or is it Prada Group?
It's Baby Thunderdome, baby, number
Baby
1.
Thunderdome quiz where you can get an answer right. All right, this first one. Cheese doodles are usually what color? Blue, orange, purple, or green?
Orange.
Perfect. All right, next up, true or false on this number 8. The cartographer,
Such a fancy
Gerardus Mercator, was born March 5th, created the map projection still widely used in navigation today.
True.
Okay. Next up, which actress is known for Hitch, Training Day, Too Fast, Too Furious, celebrates a March 5th birthday? Is it Eva Mendes? Is it Selma Hayek? Is it Penelope Cruz? Or is it Zoe Saldana?
A, Eva Mendes, not to be confused with Eva Longoria.
Which happens to some of us over here. Final answer, or final question, true or false? The bright orange dust found on cheese doodles is nicknamed Cheetle.
It is true.
And actually has been trademarked, and you're saying true. All right.
All right, let's see how I did today. I only had to use one Baby Thunderdome.
That's interesting.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Bing, 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 bing.
All right, first one, you said?
B, the Boston Massacre.
Correct. The confrontation between colonists and British soldiers killed 5 people and became a powerful symbol used by revolutionaries to rally resistance against the British rule. Sorry, Rachel. You get a lot of rallying against the British.
They're
here.
rallying over
Next
there.
up, you said?
I said true.
Correct. Atticus, a dock worker of African and Native American descent, became an enduring symbol of resistance and sacrifice in the early American history.
Goodness.
You said on number 3.
Andy Gibb.
That is correct. Andy Gibb, member of the Bee Gees, had 3 consecutive number 1 hits in the late 1970s and briefly rivaled his older Bee Gees brothers in popularity.
I know my Bee Gees.
God, they're great. High pitched. Next up, you said?
True.
Wrong.
Oh.
False. The ban was largely driven, this is about the absinthe, was largely driven by the moral panic and poor quality distillation methods. Modern research show poorly made absinthe does not cause hallucinations.
Stupid.
It's because there's no wormwood. All right. Next up, you said?
See?
What? You are correct.
You tried to make me change it.
Frusciante. I did try to make you change it. Frusciante's guitar work on albums like Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic, and Dream of Californication helped define the band's most influential era. Do you know they like to vacation here? And it's a big secret. It's a big... Anthony Kiedis from...
I love him.
He rents a house down in Crescent Beach. He plays the guitar on his front porch. The kids are playing. It's in a random development, and he just goes and hangs out, and he doesn't make a big deal about
I'm gonna find it.
Isn't that kind of cool?
It's cool.
Next up, you said?
False.
Correct. Cheese doodles, they were created accidentally when the machine designed to produce animal feed puffed cornmeal into crunchy curls.
Yes.
Interesting. Animal feed, crunchy curls. Interesting.
Gross.
All right. You did a Baby Thunderdome on
Yes.
this one, but in a court of law, you would have said?
Gucci Group.
Wrong.
B.
Yes. LVMH.
What does that stand
Louis Vuitton, Holmes and Mercer. So Moet Chandon, Tiffany and Company, Louis
Okay.
Vuitton, Dior, all of them fit under this umbrella. And Bernard is one hell of a rich man. All right, next up, you said?
True.
Correct. The Mercator projection preserves direction, which made it extremely valuable for sailors navigating long distances. Very
Like
nice.
MapQuest.
Next up, you said?
I said A.
Correct. Ava Mendes. Mendes later stepped away from acting to focus on business ventures and raising her family with actor Ryan Gosling. Oh, I didn't know they were married.
Yeah, they've been together a long time.
Yeah, good. That's a good couple. God. Okay.
And they're both cute.
Final question. You said?
True.
Correct. Snack scientists have studied cheetal transfer to understand how residue spreads on fingers and surfaces.
I got a 90.
90 is an A with me. Congratulations. Let's go to Capybara to be free. That didn't work. All right,
What?
next.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
I had 2 friends that yesterday went out to the Cozy Cow Cafe,
Yeah?
and it was they had so much fun.
they love it?
They got to meet the Highland cows.
They get to meet your buddy Cairo.
They got to meet Cairo. He's giving out kisses.
Dancing.
So much. He's such a cutie
He
pie.
does a two-step shuffle.
Yeah, he's a camel. He does a 2-step. He gets really excited when somebody's walking by. So fun. All right, let's get into Meme It or Leave It. This first one, I love this one. What are your plans this weekend? So sorry, I'm busy. And the lady's wearing a 3D glasses for kittens.
It's Barbara Jean.
Yeah, girl. Next up, ancient Greek astrologers be like, yes, I see a goat.
It's a straight line.
My father would do this with me all the time, Mel. Like, he would be like, do you see Orion's belt? I'm like, bro, it's like a bunch of freaking
I don't
stars.
see it.
I don't understand why. I can see the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper. I've seen that.
I'm not doing that.
But I've
game.
not seen the belt or the goat or the whatever is
Done
up
with
there.
that.
Dopey. Next up, pasta when you forget to stir it for 30 seconds.
That's true.
Yep, it coagulates together. Next up, someone. I want to get to know you. And then you got to play, all right, let's pick a category. We have childhood trauma, substance abuse, poor life choices, mental illness, things I shouldn't say, and then finally, inappropriate humor for 500.
Oh, yeah. That's what they should. When you want to meet me, pick my category.
Yeah, the Daily Double. Next up, drink water for clear skin, and all I get is pee.
That's me.
Next up, Mona Lifta.
Yeah.
This one comes from Florida Man. She sent this one over for the show. Mona Lifta.
That's
Look
funny.
at those guns, baby.
She said, I got you.
Next up, these were the filters that we grew up with. Remember
Yeah.
those days?
You scribble in the. That's also how we blocked people. You scribble on their faces in the yearbook.
Yeah, those yearbooks are like
You
a
make
hot
a
mess
horn
and a
on
hand
it.
roll, right? Next up, do slow walkers not get pissed off by
Wait.
how long it takes them to reach their destination?
Hold on a minute. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not it.
It's not it.
It's this guy.
Imagine. Okay, now we're on Kanye. When they say I'm overreacting, but I didn't overreact yet. That's the
Done.
Kanye.
It's
Kanyeezy.
me.
Kanyeezy. Next up. Imagine a crab coming out of the sea, pressuring you to kiss the girl you just met 2 days ago in a Jamaican
I
accent.
like get back in the sauce, Krabby.
Go on and kiss the girl. Did you
Whoa,
like
whoa.
Little Mermaid?
Yeah, I did. You're so good.
All right, guys, let's get into Addie's Reddit rundown report. We did not make a mistake. We did the right thing. All right, this first one is the best of Redditor updates.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. All right. I never wanted to be a father until I turned 45 this year. Now I'm feeling like my biological clock is ticking and I want to be a father more than anything. But I'm married to a child-free woman.
Okay.
Right? All right. For my entire life, I never wanted kids. I never wanted to be a father, a stepfather, a foster father, an adopted father, or any kind of father,
All right,
period.
we get the point, dude.
He was really listening it out,
Yeah.
right? Kids and parenting wasn't for me, and I was like that my whole life until I turned about 45 this year. And something happened like a switch just flipped. I can feel my biological clock ticking. It's a complete 180 degrees because I want kids now and to be a father more than anything. I have always wanted anything more than my entire life. Okay, got it out. My older brothers and one of my cousins have at least 2 kids, if not more, and I want that too. The problem is that I'm married to a child-free woman. I was so happy back when I met her, since I was also child-free, and it was hard to find a woman who just doesn't want kids. She doesn't want motherhood in any capacity. She is 43, and she will never agree to having kids or being a mother, period. As recently as this summer, she commented on how glad she was not to have children. Our relationship will be destroyed when I tell her, but I want this so bad. I know we can't stay married if I tell her. No one knows that I've changed my mind except you. Haven't told my wife or anyone else. I just need some advice.
Well, have a conversation. I don't know what to tell you. But you also have to realize the conversation may not be received well because your wife is probably going to say to you, well, you knew we weren't going to have kids when we got together, and now all of a sudden, why all of a sudden? Get a
Well,
dog.
that's my question. My first question to you is why do you think happens psychologically when someone reaches a point in their life when they just do a 180 and they change their mind?
I think some people feel like, well, I have my career together. I'm financially stable. I have a lot more to offer. So what's the last thing on my checklist?
Right.
And at the end of the day, think about it. If you're 45, right? The kid is born, 18 years later, it's going to college. So that's, you're how old? 55, 60-ish?
Yeah.
Right? That's like retirement age. And then all I know is, I'll put it to you this way. Jim, my husband, is 55. We talked about it, I'm like, so would you want to have a kid? He's like, why would I want to start over right now? He's like, I don't miss the diaper phase. I don't miss the infant stage. But this guy needs to have a conversation, but he also has to realize, like, the conversation is probably not going to be well received, or it's going to be like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah. Is this story about wanting a different kind of life, or is it really about having kids?
I think it's about he feels like he's missing something in his life.
Yeah.
And that's like a personal thing because a kid is like forever. Like, it's not just like you're going to go out and get a new fishing pole.
Right. You know, I think it's funny in this story is we usually hear about women talking about their
That's
biological
my
clocks.
question. I was like, do men have biological clocks?
Well, we do because
do?
our swimmers don't be swimming
They
anymore.
don't be swimming?
Right? They be dead. So,
it's so
he could be all
weird.
dried up in the well, and you're like, oh, there's. So, is the desire for children more biological, cultural, or philosophical?
I think he's thinking of the idea of being a father. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like he probably has friends who have little kids. Take them for overnight trips and babysit them and see if you really want them.
Yeah. Well, you want an update?
Yes.
We got an update. This update happened 3 years after the original post.
Okay.
So now we're up to date. This happened in February.
not go well, I could
February 12th, 2026 was the update.
the
So here
wife
we go.
bought him a dog.
I forgot that I had posted here until recently. I did receive some messages asking for an update with regard to my situation or whether or not I spoke to my wife about wanting to be a father. I did work up the courage to tell my ex-wife, and it did not go well. Her feelings had not changed, and I ended up seeking a divorce. In hindsight, I realized I should have told her sooner and not tried to hide it. I take responsibility for not telling her sooner. I told her about a month after I posted it here. Our divorce was official the following summer. After my divorce, I decided to move to the city. I wanted to have more opportunities to meet people, and it was closer to my family. I ended up meeting my wife when I joined a walking club. We were both on the same page about wanting a serious relationship leading to marriage and children. My wife's first husband had wanted kids, but he changed his mind. I made sure we were both on the same page and we knew that what we wanted. I love my wife. She's intelligent, she's kind, and I can't say enough about her. We got married last year after 2 wonderful years together. I am now 48 and my wife is 33 years old. Good for you. And we purchased a house near both of our families. We had spent most of our combined savings for the deposit, and it was worth it. My wife chose to do an IUI procedure. What's that?
They're probably in vitro.
And
of
she
some sort.
gave birth to our son last month. How beautiful. Before we got married, we both agreed we would be content to have only one child because I know it was quite stressful for my wife when she had the procedure. It was stressful for both of us. My wife is on parental leave right now. She is a solicitor, and we were fortunate that her firm will allow her to work part-time until our son starts attending school, and then she can return on the full-time position. Wow. That's rare. I left my job before my wedding to go to the civil service. There is more stability and a better salary, blah, blah, blah. Most importantly, though, I don't have to work long hours. The only thing I regret now is how I handled the situation with my first marriage, not the rest. I'm beyond tired all the time now. Of course, you're a dad. Welcome to the club.
There it is. I'll tell you, but I like how he admitted I should have had the conversation because at the end of the day, I say it all the time.
Right.
No matter how hard it is to have the conversation. And you have, and this is just like the story yesterday. Know the person you're marrying. Have the tough conversations. Like, hey, what if one day I change my mind and I want a child? Have those hypothetical conversations.
Right.
Because then have it when you're dating. Because then like, if you change your mind, this person's on the same page, like, might not be the relationship for you.
I'm just sad that they had to get a divorce over it. I mean, I guess that's a real deal breaker for her.
Well,
but
it could be because if she was like, no, wait a minute, now you're putting a 360 on me. I thought we agreed to this. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Is it fair to ask a partner to reconsider something that they've always been clear about?
I mean, I don't think it's not fair.
I don't think it's not fair, yeah.
But you have to be prepared that you're probably
Have
not
the
going to like the
conversation.
answer.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Should people feel guilty for changing their mind about
No.
something like this? No, I just think that it's kind of like they're just kind of growing in different
I
directions.
think people change and evolve. And, I think sometimes, like, there have been times in my brain where I'm like, I wonder what it would be like. Because all of my friends have kids. I'm the only one out of my friend group that doesn't have children. Well, yeah.
Right.
Out of the friend group, you and I are the only ones who don't have children.
But yeah, true.
But like, to be honest, it's hard when you're the one who doesn't have kids. Like all my close girlfriends, they all have kids.
Right.
And when you're the only one who doesn't, it's not, you can't just be like, girl, you want to go get lunch? Or, you want to go grab dinner? You can't because they got to get sitters and
you can't put the kid in a crate.
no, but
I
some of my
wouldn't.
friends, their kids are getting older. So it's just, you have to plan it out and it's just a lot of logistical aspects. So sometimes when you're the one who doesn't have the children, it's like, well, damn, this kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
then you hear all the stuff they're going through and you're like, damn, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
Is that kind of true?
Like going to school, the stuff these kids deal with at school, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that
Absolutely. One of the big subplots of this story was unspoken fears or desires. And do you think many couples like hold back on like having these tough conversations?
I think, yes, I think a lot do.
I think that's a lot of the downfall of a lot of them.
Because I think a lot of them know it may be marriage ending and they're afraid. And I think people get too comfortable where they're like, you know what, it doesn't matter. I won't talk about it. Like,
Well, I'm almost thinking about like there's a lot of gay men out there that never came out of the closet. You know what I mean? And like they still are going through the motions of being in marriages that they're absolutely miserable in. And, you know, at the end of the day, they're, you know, cheating on their spouse, and that's how disease and shit happens. It's just, those are the kinds of things that I think that if you hold back secrets or desires or things and you can't trust your partner to
Yeah.
have these conversations, that's where that's really spirals out of control.
I
And the
agree.
cheating and the scandals and the things kind of, I think having a conversation is so important, but it's really, I'm curious on like the ex-wife in this. Like, do you think that she was like a total bitch when she was?
No.
You think that they had a conversation?
no, because I can put myself in her place.
Okay.
And I think if she was probably like, well, that's not what we agreed on. I understand you feel that way, but if this is how you're really feeling, then I don't know if this is going to work. Because what'll happen is, and I don't disagree with the decision to get divorced, because kids, that's a big issue in a big situation, right? And if one of them says eventually, yes, I want to have kids, the other one says no, there's going to be some type of resentment that's going to come into play in that marriage.
Right. You're right.
And then it'll turn into, well, why don't you want to have kids with me? What's wrong with me? And then a whole like other span of issues. So sometimes even if you love someone, you got to be like, you know what? I am not the person for you. I love you. I always will, but I understand.
Right. And I think
know?
a lot of it has to do, especially with men. I mean, here I'm David Matthew Hartzell the fourth, so I'm the fourth one named this, and of course the legacy lands on me. And here I am, I'm not going to have children. I think that there's a pressure there to to who lives beyond you and carries the torch and the flame. Honey, I'm just my fire is going to be so large and so big. They're going to put my name on a park bench, and you can sit your fat ass on it.
Oh my God, I can't. I like this.
I like this story. I do. I think it was a light one today. It was really, really good to see. There was some resolution, and when you're honest, you can have these conversations. And now, homeboy's a dad. His dream is fulfilled. I think that's pretty great.
Yeah.
I know where dreams can always be fulfilled.
But
You got it.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
palm trees give good shade. You know that?
That is true. And so do Shade on Golf. Never
No.
mind. All right. Is this news? Mel sent over 3 news stories, and we're going to be the judge and the jury to let her know what we think today. Is it news or is it not?
This first story, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sick of hearing about this one, and I'm sorry.
Putt, plot twist, go-kart gossip, the Adventure Landing plot twist. All right, another round of Is This News? The St. Augustine amusement spot, Adventure Landing, has been officially sold. That's right, the land has hosted decades of mini golf varieties, birthday parties, arcade battles, and go-kart showdowns. Just changed hands for about $3.6 million. Now, technically, the park is still open, but when property like this sells, especially one sitting on 7 prime acres next to the outlets, people start whispering one word: redevelopment. Which raises an important question for Sonnies. Is this the end of one of the last places where kids learned that mini golf can absolutely destroy a family harmony? Because nothing tests relationships quite like a pirate ship windmill hole, and someone's insisting they definitely got a hole in one. Are you good at putt-putt?
No, I have no patience for it.
I'm horrible at it.
I don't like it. So Adventure Landing has been part of the St. Augustine landscape since the 1990s. And for a lot of people, it's tied to real memories. Birthday parties, first dates, summer night go-karts. But when a place like this sells, it's not just a real estate transaction. I think, you know what I think?
What do you think?
I think they're going to be building something else on it.
You think Adventure Landing is going to go away?
Yeah, but I feel like this has been happening over the years. So can we really say it's going to go away?
Well, half of the outlets are turning into condos.
Correct. You are
So,
correct.
Interesting. All right. Well, do we think this is newsworthy?
And
Wow. Rejection of your
on my own.
Rejection of your own.
Well, that's what happens in my world. It can be mine, but if it's not good, I'm going to call myself out.
I like that. Just like the guy in our Reddit report. Very nice. All right, Science, what are you guys saying in the comments right now? Let me see that hashtag news or not news. All right, next up. Champagne Dreams and 7 Stories Luxury Hotels in St. Augustine. Oh, here we go. We are about to get a 5-star luxury hotel royalty in the nation's oldest city because the tallest building in town, the historic Treasury Building, could soon become a luxury hotel. We're talking like Waldorf Astoria or St. Regis could be eyeing the project, but let's pause for a moment. The tallest building in downtown St. Augustine, 6 or 7 stories tall, which technically makes it less of a skyscraper and more of a very enthusiastic building. Developers are exploring turning the historic landmark, originally built as a bank in 1927, into a high-end hotel with more than 100 rooms, restaurants, a lounge, and possibly a spa.
Okay, you guys. So David's being a little dramatic here. But I think this is why the story matters. The Treasury Building has been a part of the downtown skyline for nearly a century. Think about that.
It has been.
And it's still the tallest building in the historic district.
Lots of
Turning
weddings.
it into a luxury hotel. I do love the Treasury Building.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. But turning it into a luxury hotel could mean restoring and preserving historic building, bringing new high-end tourism into downtown, adding restaurants and hospitality spaces locals could enjoy too. And whether people love the idea or not, one thing is clear. St. Augustine is evolving whether you want it to or not. And the question is, if the city will grow, what kind of growth do you want it to see?
Well, do you think that we're really a Waldorf Astoria
No, that's
town?
why I kind of rolled my eyes.
Are we
because
a Ritz-Carlton town?
No, I don't think so. But we have like the Casa Monica, which is a very beautiful hotel.
right.
We have so many bed and breakfasts. We have castles we learned from Renee
Right.
that you can rent and you can stay in like Airbnbs. I don't think we're a luxury hotel, that level of luxury hotel place. I think it kind of, once again, is going to take away from, even though they can make it look historic and all that, I think it's great they're going to preserve the building. But I just think that
So,
there's...
like, what if they knocked down the building if they
See,
didn't do
that's
this
what I'm
hotel?
worried about.
So then that's why these hotels would swoop in
That's
and
what I'm
preserve
worried
that
about.
building.
Yeah.
What else could it be? Because right now it's just a bunch of offices that they lease out. And then, of course, they have the big like wedding venue on the first floor.
It's beautiful.
And honestly, I loved when Kookaburra was in there.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
The Kookaburra is one of our coffee shops in town.
Yeah.
And they used to have this really cute like pop-up Kookaburra.
It was
and,
cute
And
in there,
literally
yeah.
like a couple doors down, they just made a new one. It was just a cute spot. Anyway, the Treasury Building is iconic, and I definitely don't want it to be removed off of our landscape. I think this is kind of cool because
I think it's... I'm on the fence.
I am on the fence I'm over the fence because I really think it's kind of something that is could be a new brand identity for us in town. It could be something fresh. It could be bringing in higher quality tourists that are going to spend a little bit more money than the Motel 8 with the mirrored ceiling kind of people. Just saying. I mean, I don't know.
I'm on the fence about it. I see both sides of it, but I do think it's news.
Look, at the end of the day, do they really care what we're saying on Sunny TV
No,
about
they're
the
gonna do
Waldorf
what they
Astoria?
want.
They're going to do what they want. But I think it's news because it's definitely
it's
going to be
news.
something changing the trajectory of business downtown, and we always got to be talking about it. So I'm definitely
You
going
are
to be
correct, sir.
on the news side of that. All right, how about this one? We're going to go to Philadelphia, my homeland.
Where the cream cheese comes from.
And bathroom breaks come
Oh,
from.
jeez.
Bathroom breaks become breaking news. Today's headline out of Philadelphia sounds less like a policy announcement and more like a kindergarten rule book finally getting updated. A new school wellness policy now guarantees students access to bathroom breaks, drinking the water, daily recess, and even bans silent lunches. Kids are officially allowed to drink water, go to the bathroom, talk during lunch, and run around at recess. Now, look, I'm not saying that these aren't important things, but I'm saying that when basic human needs become breaking news, it makes you wonder how we got here in the first place. Apparently, some schools had rules where recess or bathroom access could be taken away as a form of punishment. Now, the new policy says that it can't happen anymore. So today, Today's debate is simple, Sonnies. Is this a major victory for student well-being, or do we just need an official policy to confirm that children should be allowed to pee and play?
Okay, I think this is definitely news, and I'll tell you why. This is not, the policy does affect more than 100,000 students in the Philadelphia public school system. But now, let's talk about this side.
Tell me.
Silent lunch. Let me just put it, I'm going to start
I don't
there.
like that's like a prison.
Right, because you're not, if these, think about it, kids sit in a classroom, and you have to pay attention, and you have to not talk, and you have to be quiet. And you're taking away recess, when are they allowed to get the energies out, to get their creativity out, hang with their friends, have those social interaction skills, because that's super important. If you don't want social interaction, be a homeschool kid, okay? My other thing, in St. Johns County, in the high schools specifically, I don't know much about the middle schools. In the high schools, they have taken some of the bathrooms, closed them off, and the students can only use certain bathrooms. They've minimized the number of, the different locations of the bathrooms.
That's weird.
No, it's not. Because vaping,
Oh, okay.
the kids are vaping and they're doing other illegal substances in the bathrooms.
All right.
So it's a way for the teachers and everything and this, what are they called? The police officer, the resource officers.
Resource officer.
Kind of keep track on things. And since they've done this over the
Now
last
I
year,
see.
those kind of behaviors have gone down because they were
Now
having
I
a major
get it.
problem.
Yeah.
I don't believe in. I learned my lesson once coaching a mini team. This kid was 6 years old. She said, "Coach Mel, I gotta go potty."
You put it.
I said, "No, you gotta wait. We're almost done with this section." And she said, "Okay."
You said
All of
put
a
it
sudden-
depend on.
All of a sudden, she goes, "Coach Mel, I can't hold it." Pees on the floor
Yeah.
because
Look
they
what
can't
you
hold
did.
it. The other end of that coin is when you tell a 6-year-old or a group of kids, "Yeah, you can go." What happens? I gotta go potty now. I gotta go. They all gotta go potty.
Yeah. How do you handle bathroom breaks at the gym?
Well, with the little ones, you kind of like, okay, and then you say, I got smart, I learned. Okay, does anybody else have to go potty? Yes, yes, yes. Bathroom break for everybody. And you go quick. But with the younger kids, bathroom access, I don't think should be taken
Do you
away.
think kids take bathroom breaks to get out of responsibility?
I did.
Yeah, I know
because
you
I would
did.
get so bored sitting in class, like I would start, my brain would wander and everything, and I would be like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I would just kind of walk around the school to like get myself refocused or just get
I
out
was
of class.
such a teacher's pet. Like I would literally I loved school. Like I loved to learn and dopey. So all right, Philadelphia, changing the tide on this. Do you think this is newsworthy?
I think it's news.
Changing the wellness of the students. I mean, yeah,
I think
sure.
it's news.
I mean, we definitely
important.
need to figure out something with these kids, right? All right, I'll pass it through.
Let's
news
take
for
all
me.
the kids to bin 39.
No.
Maybe the parents. Let's
That's
take.
my school.
Let's take the teachers.
Let's take the teacher.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
All right, we've got the time of Hey Girl, Hey Horoscopes today. We've got Sagittarius and Capricorn on deck today. That means Mommy Dearest is on deck. All right, Saggies, you're the visionary this week. You see the horizon before others look up. Your cosmic command is aim higher, but stay grounded. Your power accessory is a bold belt that anchors movement. Your affirmation is my optimism builds my future.
Oh, I like it.
Me
Now
too.
hit me with the hard stuff.
Okay, here we go, Saggies. You mistake enthusiasm for wisdom.
Oh.
Just because you speak loudly doesn't mean you understand anything.
Oh, God.
You sprint into conversations with half-informed opinions and call it honesty. It isn't honesty. It's emotional equivalent of firing a gun in the air and hoping no one notices and who gets hit. The prediction of the week is you will give someone brutally honest advice today and then act shocked when they never call you again. Action step. It's happened to me before, Saggies, so don't feel bad. Action step. Try thinking before speaking once. Just see what it feels like.
Yikes.
It's kind of rude. Brutal
Yikes.
truth. Truth without empathy isn't courage, it's cruelty wearing a motivational poster. Final warning, if every conversation ends with people backing away slowly, it's not because you're too real, it's because you're exhausting.
That's true.
True.
And when people are like, I am so real. I am such a real, and they say it over and over. It's
Right.
like, you're not. It's the same thing. If you have to tell someone you're smart, you're not that smart.
Right.
If you have to tell someone you're funny, you're not that funny. Being
Right.
funny is something you're just born with right out of the womb.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Like us.
Capricorn, you're the foundation.
Oh,
Your
God.
stability is in motion, Mom. Classic tailoring, strong shoulders, and understand authority. Your cosmic command is lead with clarity, not control. Try a structured briefcase with legacy energy. My ambition serves my purpose. All right, Capricorn. I'm about to read you to filth. You don't pursue excellence, you pursue control. Susan, definitely Susan.
I have a Capricorn in mind too, and that's true.
Every plan, every schedule, every carefully calculated step exists to keep one terrifying possibility away. Failure that exposes the real you. You so bury yourself in responsibility until exhaustion feels like identity. You will call something necessary today that was really just avoidance. Your action step is admit one fear out loud instead of disguising it as ambition. Your brutal truth is achievement is impressive, but it's a terrible substitute for self-worth. Final warning, if your value only exists when you're producing, one quiet moment could just erase you and everyone else around you.
Hi-ya!
Yeah!
Get it!
All right, Sonnies, that's a wrap on this Thirst Trap Thursday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
Oh, we survived.
that's the truth. We will be back tomorrow with...
Asheen!
That's right.
Bands back together.
And we're going to be leaning into Women's History Month again with round 2 of Inspo with the Sheep.
Yes.
We'll see you back at 9 a.m. Sonnies, hit that share button. We love you so much. Bye, Biz.
Bye, guys.
Ow. Oh.
Stop.
Melanie, ow.
Stop it.
Oh, my God.
Are the mics
Ow.
muted?
Oh. Ow. Oh. No, they can hear everything.
Oh,
You-
my God.